Gotta stay fly. All black.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Just
Fly,
a short
Eagles,
time
fly.
ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams
Receiving.
made
I am the most receiving nigga on the planet. I gotta do something about that.
Set to go as their Eagles will
Boy.
match up with the Washington football team. This fielded right at the goal line. And
Oh, this nigga jumped.
just shy of the 25.
He's big wildin'. Let's try to open with a good one.
They go play action here on first down. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a first catch for him on this opening drive. And we've heard the rumblings, Charles, that he's not too happy with his targets as of late. So maybe that's an early olive branch, if you will.
And I think you're exactly right about what we've heard, because sometimes we hear things and they're just not true. But in this case, we feel pretty confident. Yeah, he's not exactly happy about the way things have gone lately. I think in some ways the game script has worked against him. In other ways, remember, he's being guarded by the #1 cornerback and maybe kicking another guy at his level. So it's tough for him to always get open. But I do think they're going to make a concerted effort to get him the ball in this game. One, it'll appease him. And two, it'll benefit the team if he makes some big plays.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Oh, yeah, let's get the pushing niggas around.
For Sanders.
They too small out there. Good run.
2nd and 6. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Good catch, Miles Sanders.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run with Sanders off the option. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Let me get off that block, my boy.
Play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Hard to come by here. He gets it.
Damn, I should have put Jalen Hurts in.
Yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And just shy of the goal line.
Shit,
he's
bro.
out of bounds right at the 1.
Gave us a
That
chance.
pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
All right, bro. Let's get it.
Going for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running the sweep with McLaurin. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Fellas, what's up?
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it
What's
can be
up?
even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
My boy's out of here right now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Oh, yeah. Sing Lee. Let's get it.
Picked off inside the 10.
Why did I run back to
Eagles
him?
are going
I'm
to get
stupid.
possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a
That
couple.
man tried you, Stingley. Where we at?
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat?
Yeah, they played me on that one. That was supposed to be at least a first down.
And I don't blame him. He looks
Oh, that was supposed to be a very minimum the first down. Fuck. That was terrible.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jamin Davis in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Goddamn.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And it's taken in at the 9.
I wanted to kill that man. The punt.
Punt. And the Washington
Good
offense
punt.
will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong
I'm loving
way,
it. Y'all boys is playing. Fuck all that.
But now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important because they've
I'm not
two
trying to
games
hear
below
nobody say
500.
nothing else because
The
you
road
niggas
back
are
into playoff
balling
contention,
right now.
awfully difficult.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, good shit. This shit's changing spot.
23. It's a first
Come on, big linebacker. Be more aggressive there.
One of the things we do, we focus in football. We don't look around. We don't look up. We don't look down. We don't look side.
Run Jake Prime.
One for the backup QB. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
They call me Pastor Buddy because I'm full of life lessons. I want to help them grow. I'm not going to talk about the weather all the time.
They'll look to throw here. That's complete.
Oh, good move.
And they get him down
good move.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard
probably
line.
knocked Stingley out the zone, too.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after
he was right
the
there, though.
to pick up
Gotta
really
think
nice
we're going to make that
yardage.
play next time.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
They blocked that shit pretty well.
And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A handoff for Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That was good, tough running right up the middle.
Can't get those
the
up.
Can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction. That's often the end result.
Can't get those up, bro.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Gibson.
Ooh, I see you, safety.
Have to give credit for a nice play there,
yeah.
but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Well, let's dress it up a little bit for what the fuck? Where my play? Where my play they go?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
You gotta cover him on those, bro.
The first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll drop to throw. Completes it to Samuel. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, too much time.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You're not okay to drive.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Second and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Intercept the ball, Tim.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
You gotta pick that, bro. Watch the screen here.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Absolutely.
It's going to set him back 5 yards.
That changes the play call completely.
Delay of game penalty ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
I should have called timeout.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half?
Oh, bro, come on.
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense
niggas bumping into each other.
Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A carry for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
A ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
This weekend. Don't forget, they were the #1 team in the AFC before all these injuries hit them. And so it should be a great one here tonight. Glad to have you aboard from Nashville, Tennessee.
Where we at?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. That's out.
They coming down on that. They coming down on that. They're starting to react to it.
And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a
They are coming down on that shit.
because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson.
Oh, shit. I missed the gap. Ooh. You look at that one with the big one.
Now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned
Oh,
them.
that one
But
was
these
sucked.
big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
You said 3-5.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson.
Oh, no, son. What did I just do? We had the nigga for a stop.
The running game has been a huge part of getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red
They
zone.
get drive for this man.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll run with Gibson.
Good shit.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that,
I made a lot of mistakes on that drive, though. I wasn't impressed with really nothing he did.
I expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
My niggas falling on each other. And he must have known I was game plan in the inside run.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now after the running play, we
feel like we ain't been on the field in forever.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Who got hurt?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Something we're going to see so often. You're going to see how he's going to come across. Kittle's going to take the top off. His hard run action.
2nd and 7. Here's Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
There we go. That's he caught that ugly. This shit.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Dances by him, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff. Johnson. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10.
That was dangerous. Good throw, Spence.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
The drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
This play right here could do something, bro. What we gonna do? What we gonna do?
Ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And a return
we go 5-0.
Right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Now Sanders.
Oh, good shit, 2-6. I mean, in white.
Well, it is our business.
Boy, that was a touchdown.
Out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take
open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Oh, good shit.
He'll rumble for
that's a good running back, man.
Across the 20 to the 22.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hold the edge, fellas, hold the edge.
Once more, Gibson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening.
Fletcher.
They'll rally up to stop him short of the marker. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, shit.
Look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What was he trying to hit last time? He was in that bunch.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
Let's see. Jaquan, what up?
10 as they search for a late score.
Oh!
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
This one left side caught by Gibson.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's
Let's
go, Marcus.
And that should do it.
Get out of here.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
Man, son, I wish I was a terrible individual, dude. Because I want to run this so bad.
Because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him.
There's going to be some good karma from this,
or
though.
you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Every game, every winner, every score, every star. Who goes out? Who goes off? Who goes down?
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
This will be the most important mission of your life.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get
Way to
the
play.
win.
Vince, you showed the fuck up, boy.
It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Eagles, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.